third grade. I'm Miss Matthews.
And I'm Miss Duke. We're going to be your third grade teachers for at least the first 3 weeks of school. And then depending on whether you're going back to school or you're going to do virtually, will depend on whether we stay your teachers. We're so excited for you guys to come back to school. We've missed you.
Contact information for Miss Matthews is dmatthews@CrosbyISD, and
my email is mduke@crosbyisd.org. That's going to be the best way to get a hold of us. Give us 24 hours or so to respond. We try to get to you much quicker than that, but those first few days we're probably going to be going through quite a few emails, so just give us a little bit of time to respond.
a little bit about me is some of you might recognize me. I used to teach first grade when you were in first grade, and I'm really excited about seeing you again. I've been married for 20 years. I have 4 adult children. I have a granddaughter and 1 on the way. I know. I also have 2 cats and a dog, and Miss Duke.
And as I said, I'm Miss Duke. I've been a teacher for 5 years, and I grew up in Crosby. I love Crosby. CES is, in my opinion, the best school that there is here. I've got a husband who we've been married about 15 years. My daughter is going to middle school this year, and I have a pretty little puppy dog that you'll hear me talk a lot about because she's always included in my lessons. So,
I think one thing we might not have said is what we're teaching.
oh, that's probably good information.
Yes, it is. So I'm going to be teaching math and science, and she is my partner.
And I will be teaching reading, social studies, and ELA, which includes writing. Writing, grammar, phonics, all those are included under that umbrella.
Yes.
Our schedule. We're going to send out an attachment which will have our exact schedule on it for every day. Pretty much the school's open from 8 to 4. We'll be here from 8 to 4. Our conference will be between 3 and 4, and that's when we would really like, if you're having concerns about your child's academic progress, that's when we would like to set those up. We will have some times during the day that we're able to meet with the students. Those are short 15-minute periods, and I think we both prefer that the students, that be specifically for student questions.
Student only, yes.
If they're having trouble with an assignment, for us to be able to help them during that time. You want to talk about resources?
Yes, the resources. If there's this, it's called Clever, and it's a pretty cool tool. If you want to the way to get to Clever is you go to the internet. You open up the internet. You go to Crosby ISD homepage, and there you can either click parent or student. And both of those, if you scroll down, you'll see a Clever login. The Clever login, you have to sign into that every day. And once you sign into Clever, Clever is so clever.
Yes, it is.
That it signs you into your other applications that you have to use. Like
Microsoft Teams.
Microsoft Teams, that's a big one. All of your assignments will be through, well, I shouldn't say all, most of your assignments will be through Microsoft Teams.
There is one login that I don't believe is going to be integrated into Clever, and that might be for science.
Yes.
But you'll get more information about that and exactly how to log in. But everything else should be able to just push the button in Clever, and it should take you directly to that website, log you in without you having to find your password again.
Yes, and then let's say you sign in, you click Teams. And once you click Teams, you're going to see it say Clever, and you're going to be like, wait a minute, but that's okay. It goes to Clever, and then it will take you to Teams. What is one that you guys would use, like a reading one?
So, if you were with Crosby last year, you know about Pearson. That's our reading curriculum. Everything we do is through Pearson. Well, they had a name change over the summer because Why not?
like all things.
So the new name is Savvas, Savvas, and that will be a site that you become very familiar with, at least on the reading side. That's where, between that and Teams, you're going to complete 95% of your assignments on our side. Grades and assignments. In the spring, we had a complete and incomplete. It's a whole new school year, and we are doing it as if you were in front of us. And so, students or parents, if I'm talking to you, your kiddos are going to have the same amount of work as if they were sitting in our classrooms every day. That will be due every single day. And so they'll have reading that is due every day. And they'll have math that is due every day.
Yes.
And
Science and everything.
Every subject that we have. We will grade some of those, and those grades will be truly reflective of the work that they put into that piece of work.
Yes, yes.
And so
Best efforts.
there we
Always
go.
best efforts, yeah.
And we'll
And
talk
that would
about
be-
that and what
that's
it
what
needs
we'll
to
get
look
right.
like. Absolutely. And then attendance. Do you want to talk about attendance?
Attendance is going to be taken daily. You have to, when you sign in to Clever and let's say you're going to go to math, we are taking our attendance through a warm-up, and you'll once you get into Teams, you'll see a little tab and it says assignments. You can click that and it will list your assignments. Your assignments are going to post from 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. So you'll get 24 hours to complete all of that days and all of those subjects assignments.
Because I do want to say, when you go to school, you don't just do one assignment in the morning and one assignment in the day. You're working constantly, and it's going to be no different while we're
Right.
doing this virtually.
Right. And you remember like during that spring break time when we went through this and you had like 2 weeks. We won't have 2 weeks. You get 24 hours. So you'll sign in, and then for math, they're going to get their attendance piece when you open up your math warm-up and you do the work. And then as you continue to go through the work, it's going to show the progress and everything to us teachers. And yes, that is our attendance piece. And it's very important to attend school every day, whether you're here face-to-face or you're virtual, where you will be, for these 3 weeks, and then we'll take it from there.
And on that note, guys, third grade, it's a big stepping stone for these guys. They're no longer the little kids on campus. They're stepping on up, and we always say that they go from learning to read to reading to learn. And so no longer are we teaching them how to get through that page. We're teaching them how to get the information from a story. And so it's a big turning point for them. Third grade, I think, is a big year.
It's a big year.
3rd, 6th, 9th, and 12th. I always say those are the big stepping stones. But
But
it's
in an
gonna-
exciting year.
Oh, it's going to be a great year.
yes.
I cannot wait to start talking to you guys every day. We sure have missed you. I know Miss Matthews has
Yes.
as well. And we'll get in a routine. If you have questions, don't forget, email is going to be the best way to do it. And we will get back to you just as soon as we can.
Yes.
So until, what day is it? Until Thursday.
I don't know what day it is
Hopefully
anymore.
we'll see y'all on Thursday.
Yeah.
All right. See you then.
Bye.